What's up, everyone, and welcome to today's video. Today we need to talk about the elephant in the room, and that is the food situation. Now, as you can see, we're pretty much limited by the amount of food that we get from our farmers for a very low amount, while food is a resource that costs us to level up a character. As you could see, the food costs there. Now, they have been reduced, but also when you need to upgrade your legendary gear, it will cost you food. So the problem is that Crown's Challenge is coming. Crown's Challenge is 2 days and 20 hours away, and you do not get any food. But this is what is happening. If we go to the raids, they have taken away, Zingga has taken away the inactive accounts that were granting us lots of food. If I look at these three accounts, 2.6k food right there, 1.1k food right there, 1.1k food. If we look at my records 1.2, 1.1, 1.1, 1.8, 1.1, 1.1, 1.1. The food situation is getting really dire, and I have heard of the people in Iron Throne. I will be going to the Iron Throne this coming week, it seems. I have a pretty good lead. Iron Throne was the place for food, and our players are telling me that there is no reason to be in the Iron Throne to keep up with the resources because the inactive accounts are gone. So with that situation happening, this was a great source to farm food in raids, and it's just not the case anymore. It's just not the case. We're going to do this battle, and then we'll show you the next opponent that we have, and you will see that there is just not that much food to go around. And like I said, with Crown's Challenge coming up, it's very important, as we are getting only one of the two resources. We are only getting silver, not food, and we do need our food to be able to do well and upgrade our characters and also upgrade the gear. It's super important. Wow, that was a heck of a cascade right there. So we got 1.1k food right there for that one. And let's take a look at these three opponents. Okay, this is probably the biggest one I've seen. 8.1k food, 2.5k food, and 4k food. So let's do this battle. I'm going for trophies. I'm going for trophies to get into the throne, but many people are farming raids and saying one of the main reasons to play this mode is for the food. They do it for the food. So I know that this is an important part of the game, and since this is a resource management game, it's very important to be able to farm resources and not have to spend money on packs. But getting rid of the inactive accounts is going to mess with the game economy. As you can see, I have a good amount of food, but the reason I have that is because I am not really leveling up gear. Now let's take a look at these food guys. 2k food right here, 4k and 4k. Let's refresh. And let's take a look. 2k, 3k, and 1k. Let's do this battle, and we'll get to the next set of opponents. I hope you guys are enjoying this video. Make sure to comment in the Discord server. If you haven't joined, make sure to join the server. You could join mine as well as Zingga's official Discord server. And you could comment on the situation, because if they're getting rid of inactive accounts, what could Zingga do to make it better for the food? Well, the easiest thing to do is to give it as a Crowns Challenge level reward. Add it to Crowns Challenge. You could also do it with Alliance War, that your alliance gets a good amount of food for doing the war. And as we look at this, 6K is the max right here, 1.5K and 1.1K. Let's do another refresh. 1.1K, 1.1K, 1.1K. So as you can see, we're really getting limited with our situation, and it's just not as plentiful as before. Again, I am farming for trophies as I am trying to climb to the Iron Throne. That is my objective. But when you are on the Iron Throne, the main reason to spend the gold dragons to stay in the Iron Throne is for the amount of food that you get, because you do get a ton. And I do, when I jump from gold 1 to Iron Throne, back to gold 1, back to Iron Throne, and you get a good amount of resources that way. You get a good amount, but unfortunately this has been changed. So I think, Zingga, you need to step in and do right by the players and give us additional ways to get food. Again, the best way, in my opinion, would be to add it to the Crowns Challenge. We're going to take a look at these 3 opponents and see what we have. So we have 1K food, 1K food, 1K food. As you can see, and now we're up to costing us 1K food just to reset the opponents. So if it's not going to be as fruitful for the Iron Throne to get the food, what is the point of being in the Iron Throne? Well, if we look at the rewards right here, you're getting 1 additional green summon token. You're getting 1 additional purple summon token, 200 silver, 150 gold dragons, and 5 more shards of the featured PvP reward character, which is Joffrey right here, gold Joffrey. So the rewards for staying in the Iron Throne aren't so great, so we're going to end up going to Iron Throne, back to Gold 1. The nice part about getting in the Iron Throne, though, is let's say you have a busy week ahead and you don't have the time to raid and you still want decent rewards. Well, get yourself into the Iron Throne. You don't have to play that much at all. Matter of fact, you don't even have to raid if you don't want to raid. Then you'll get dropped to Gold 1 again and get some decent, they're not that great rewards. Zingga, you need to buff these rewards too. Just not a good situation here. I really think that the way to solve this is to do it for Crowns Challenge, being able to give you bread, food. Give us food. So Zingga, I hope you're listening. You need to put food in the Crowns Challenge. I understand getting rid of inactive accounts if you want it to be more restrictive in that sense, but I feel like we need some more resources. Comment below and let me know what you think of the situation, and I will talk to you all in the next video. Take care, all.